moving like the speed of sound. We can keep on the ground.
Hey everyone, it's Nicky Lee here, and we're back to playing the Big Dig. It's been a while since I've actually been on this world, unfortunately. I've been doing so much recently. I've been doing more scrolls, I've been doing quite a bit on Broken Sword, Hexit's come out, so I've done a few recordings of that, especially like on, what was it, Saturday? I've done 2 recordings of that just to get the series up and running straight away. Sunday I did... what did I do on Sunday? I did 2 Broken Swords, and I think I've done another Scrolls. There's like 3 episodes I did yesterday. Yesterday? Nope. On Sunday. Monday I actually had a day off for a change. It was amazing to have actually a day to myself. Just playing a few games that I haven't played for ages, like Skyrim. I might do a video on Skyrim to see, or to show you guys what my character actually looks like now. There was issues with like fraps working with it, but I'll show you a few videos of what that. But let's get back into the Big Dig and figure out what we're going to be doing today. So we've been in a lot of stuff with like bee breeding, tree breeding, or tree breeding from the last one anyway. But I want to really see what we can do with this, because we've pretty much got the same layout as last time. It's a bit different, a bit varied, but it's roughly the same, and it's kind of getting to a point where it's getting a bit stale, unfortunately. So we're getting content going out, but it's not quite to the extent of the last server, because we're pretty much redoing what we've already done, and that's the kind of the negative part we've got here. And I don't know if you guys actually do want me to keep doing this series, because I've still got to do stuff like Buildcraft and stuff like that, and that's stuff that you guys may already know. Like, the Yodcast do a lot of stuff in Buildcraft. I mainly do Industrial Craft, which is annoying because I've taken that out. Galactic Craft is in this, so we could do that, I suppose. But is this a series that you really want me to continue with? Because I love doing this series, but if you guys are going to get a bit bored of it, like you see me do bee breeding and go, oh, it's just him doing bees, him doing trees, then I can quite easily just change it to something else. I could either extend Hexit, or I could bring in something like, what I want to do is Terraria. I want to bring that in. I've got Prison Architect, I've got loads of games that I can play. But unfortunately, because I've got so many games going out, it's kind of hard to put so many games in the same day. Otherwise, I literally would have nothing to. I literally have no time to myself, unfortunately. So I kind of do give it. So I've got like an hour or 2 to myself a day. But other than that, literally, I'm quite situated on just. Is that a creeper? Oh, we just teleported. But yeah, just let me know what you want from this series, and I'll try and do my best towards it. So this episode, I think we've done chocobos, we've got the farm working, we've got the seeds working. I don't know. We've got loads of stuff we can do. Unfortunately, this is building here. I really don't know. We've got stuff like pollinated leaf. No, these are just ones with either walnuts or chestnuts. I can't remember. I think it is walnuts. So they're already. This is forestry. That is apiaries. That's Kira's house. This is storage. No, that's not. That is Tinger's construct. Farm, my house, and this one. I'm literally just running up and down. Let's continue with bees, because it's something that we have been doing recently, and I don't know if they're still in here. No. No, where's all my bees gone? Aha! So we got cultivated and we got common. And I want to put them in this one here. Oh no, we'd already done this, haven't we? I think we set some of these up. Okay, which ones are these are my best ones, so I want not a marbled, we want a common princess. There's one around. Nope. Go in there, we'll keep cultivate to ourselves. I got cultivated with a nope, common. Cultivated. It's kind of hard because you want to keep all the best speeds and then use them quite sparingly at the end. Wait a second. Where did the princess go? I swear I put a... Oh, I was waiting for one. Marbled. You can go in there. Wait, why not? Oh, for God's sake. Marbled is a good bee to have. They've got a faster pollination rate than most. So they are good. But I want bloody common. Common, there we are. Common, throw that in when we're cultivated. So what these ones do, they can, I think they make diligent bees. And that's the next step that we want. Meadows with forest. It's got another common with cultivated. Meadows with forests, any in it? Nope. Well, fair few common, that's good. Marbled forest. Meadows with... No, we need forest. If not, I'm going to chuck a few marbled in here. There we are, perfect. Common with cultivated. Now we're kind of getting stocked up on bees quite quickly now. So, actually, if I put the cultivated one in with the common, round us up, just make sure everything's full. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. Empty. Have I got? I go in there with a common, and we need one more. Are we missing a princess? So I swear we already put a princess in there. Keep my eye on you. Alright, so I guess we just have to wait until these things are done. And while we're doing that, I think we might just chuck them in here. So these are all meadows. Meadows. In there, next page is nothing. So if we've got any forests, we have some. Nope. Next one. Damn you! Why? Common, forest, and forest. I like having like individual pages for individual bee types. Like normally I have like the top 3 as drones and the bottom 2 as princesses, because I breed loads. In the last server I had so many bees, like I had forest, marbled, water, what was it, modest, meadows, it wasn't called jungle, someone called something, it was tropical, and marshy. Had all of those with like a layout with 3 rows of drones and 3 rows of 2 rows of princesses. Same as for cultivated, common, diligent, unwary, and vigilant, as well as prehistoric, ancient. I had one called maroon. That was quite weird. Maroon. And there was something else in that chest. As well as industrious. I had leaden, lead, iron, copper, and tin. In that one I had wood, wooden, lumbered. I think that's all that. The other one I had oily, ocean, river, and was it ocean, river? And I think there was a sea one. I think I had loads of bees, absolute loads of bees. I'm trying to do. I'm listing them off my fingers here. I had resilient, tolerable. Something else. I was working my way through all of them. I had arid. I had one called an excited one, which is caused lightning and fires in my village. I had majestic. I had noble. I went through so many bees. I had so many that I had to make additional apiary chests. It was absolute. I loved that layout. It was amazing. So going from that to having like, I'm now going just barely to diligent now, it's a bit annoying. Whoa, reduce oil spawns in deserts, there's a lot of stuff in here. So let's jump down here, and hopefully this stuff's done. But a few guys, like I had a few comments in the last episode that a lot of people didn't even know how to breed, or even that you could breed bees. And like they didn't know how to actually make the trees. To get the trees to cross-pollinate, you need the bees to pollinate first of all, well, to breed, and then they cross-pollinate. Happens the same in nature. They take the pollen from one thing, from one flower, to another, and it creates a whole new breed. And I just attacked my mouse there for no apparent reason. Nothing in this one, nothing in this one. Yeah, that's because I didn't make that one work. So these are all still in their works. Comment in there. This does take a while, so this is why I didn't really put it in the last server, because God knows what those things are. You normally have to put them in the same pool over and over and over again, so get the same things over and over and over until it actually gets. Well, pretty much they have an active and a passive gene. So this one have a common and a cultivated gene, and this one has a cultivated and a common gene. So that's how that works out, and if these two eventually breed, there's a possibility of getting the diligent one. And with the diligent one you can make really cool bees. That's where you get stuff like the iron, the lead, the tins, all those ones come from that. Also I think that's how you make the maroon and the prehistoric ones, I think. But diligent is a very important bee. You need diligent to make a lot of the next like stage ones. Same like cultivated, you do need cultivated to make some of the later ones, but you really need stuff like a diligent and an unwary bee. Get those together, and eventually those two will make a industrious bee. And they have one of the highest pollination rates. So these trees around here, they aren't pollinating because, well, there's one kind of working. It's just because the trees, like there's one here. Oh no. There's one kind of air working. Yeah, the bees just aren't evolved enough to do the work rate as the industrious ones. So I need a bloody queen. So you just got to do quite a bit of work to get them in there, but it is worth it because later on you get stuff like glittering ones that give you, I think they glow at night, and I think they produce glowstone and stuff like. You can make bees that make gold, bees that can make like sapphire, lapis, diamonds. There's stuff that's what's that one? Is it Valiant? Heroic. Heroic kind of makes a aura around you, so you regenerate health, and it also attacks any mobs nearby, so it's really good. So to have a few apiaries of those actually surrounding your village in an automated system can create like a natural barrier around your village. If you make stuff like majestic ones, they make royal jelly, which is absolutely amazing for biofuel. So it all depends on what you really want to get out of it. So if you're trying to do a certain thing, stuff like I was going towards the royal jelly because I wanted to do a biofuel generator, and that would have been really cool because I can have a system working and have a constant power. But that didn't work. So what we've got here, we've got common, oh, marbled. So get that one in there with that one. Now this one might take a few cycles because that's got a common and a marbled active and passive. So we need to get that out of its system. And hopefully next time it won't give us a marbled one. Here's got common. Same as only got. I need some more cultivated, that's what I need. Let's take the cultivated one out of there and chuck it in that one. Common, meadows. I want to keep the meadows one in there because I want to see what it makes. You're still doing your business. You're out of there. You're still working. Cultivated. Meadows with a common, I suppose. Anything good? Nope. So we're literally just going absolute all out to what else on here. Make more cultivated. There is a way to do this a lot easier. So forest. No. If you get a cultivated princess and a cultivated drone, it will just make absolute sugar loads of cultivated bees. That's because it's all that's in its gene pool, and it will just like make loads of it. So I want to put marbled in there, see what that makes. Forest with meadows. That'll do. Common with cultivated. And it goes. Forests with meadows. Now the reason I'm putting this one in there rather than another one is these share the exact same active and passive. So one will have forest and meadows, the other one will have meadows and forest. So it's just a better way of breeding. Like marbled and cultivated, we don't really want. Well, let's see what it does. Now both of these have the same active and passives. Get bees out of there. Meadows. Is there any forest around it? Yep. Cultivated. You done. So we're just going to keep doing it until that eventually gives us what we want. We might have to go in and get some more of the soul frames. They're almost running out, but it's something that we're not really prioritising with. It can work quite easy with impregnated ones. They're really easy to make, and they just increase the productivity of those particular bees. So let's see what we've got in here. We've got loads of meadows. We might have to bin some of these. Meadows. Next is forest, which we have none. We've got loads of marbled. That's fine. Marbled comes in handy later on because there's quite a few new bees you can get later on. I think prehistoric needs. It's either prehistoric or it's the Renaissance ones. One of those needs marbled. Oh, common, not there. And you need a common. Let's see, let's go in there. And the sun's still there for a little while. I might as well just go to our room right now and get ready for bed. Run! But yeah, there's a lot of things that we can do in this series. But like I said, if any of you guys actually want me to try something different, because the person who actually done the big dig has actually decided he will no longer develop the series, well, the actual product, the actual mod pack. So a lot of the stuff that I was hoping that he would resolve, damn you, he's no longer doing. So it's kind of annoying. So we've got a lot of stuff that I was hoping like Galacticraft was going to come out, and apparently he was going to put Industrial Craft back in. But because he no longer, it's got to a stage where there's a build for 1.3.13, but it's not stable. And he has only got a stable build of 1.3.9, and that's where it's going to end. So we're kind of at a stalemate. There's things that I was hoping to do in the future, but it's kind of just stopped. Go down now so we can sleep. I'm just going to chuck some of this stuff in here. Bees, go net. Yep. Also, if you guys want this, like, if you did want this series to end, and if you wanted me to replace it with something like Hexit, which is relatively in its early stages, it only came out on Friday. So it's a series, or was it a mod pack that will be developing heavily, because it's not done by an individual person and pushed onto an actual official mod pack. It looks like it's actually done by the Technic Launcher team, and it's difficult as hell. Sleep. Damage indicator mod's out of date. Interesting. Also, actually, quite a few people have been asking me to do a Let's Build series, which I don't think I'll be very good at. If any of you have seen my Hexit series, you know how bad I am at. I can build buildings, but I am so bad at planning. I see one thing wrong and I redo the whole thing over because I just got one thing wrong. So, still doing. Oh, common, you're only making common, so we're going to keep an eye out for some cultivated. Nothing in there. We need to go out and look for some actual more princesses. That's something we do need to do. And I'm trying to do this video in one take, because a lot of people actually have said they preferred me doing it all in one take, so I'll give it a go. Probably have to go towards the farm and steal some food because I'm absolutely starving. Look at it. I've already got honeycomb and let us jackal to my hunger. Walk. So much walking. Oh yeah, this is White Willow. This was the last tree that actually I made, or bred, in my last series. I don't think I've actually told you this, but this is, I love this tree. I love it so much. When it grows, it creates this beautiful canopy around it. So like from here, it'll literally, like you can see here, it branches all the way around it, and it kind of leaves a gap in the middle, like here, so you can kind of move around it. It's a really nice tree. It was in the video that actually it crashed on that this tree gone away. I was like, but I've bred it. I've bred this tree, so I am gonna claim it. This shouldn't disturb the soil. But no, it's carrots, not potatoes. Grow. Come on, grow. There we are. Now we've got some knowledge in case we get hungry. Oh, actually, I have some good news for you guys as well. Hopefully soon, hopefully, maybe, there was supposed to be a series a long time ago on Dead Rising. It was Dead Rising 2. It was me and a very close mate of mine, Dougie, a very nice but crazy Scot, and by Scot I mean Scottish person, and we just both got preoccupied with other things, and we talk now and then, but we never really got around to actually like making that series a permanent thing. But hopefully in the near future, both me and Dougie will be doing a new series on Dead Rising 2, but it's going to be Dead Rising 2 off the record. And I haven't played it, I think Doug has, and ooh, we got a noble. Bloody hell, we got a noble and a majestic. Okay. Now this has. I've got a combat. I can't remember what you need with a noble. I think you need diligence, and that's what I'm trying to breed, but it's going to be pretty hard. Your common, because the problem you've got here is if you breed something with that, and it's got a more prominent gene, like it's active and passives, it will just overwrite this and you'll lose that particular one. The best thing you can do is force this one to consume that one, and that way you will have a majestic actual queen as well as a drone. It might take a few times. Actually, let's take that out of that one and put it in this one, and that way you can kind of force a circulation of the gene pool there, and you can ensure that you get so many bees of that particular type. That's how I had so many of like wooden, leaden, like lumbered, all those particular ones, like industrials. I just kept them breeding with themselves, and I had a surplus of them, and they just went in a chest. All the other ones I just threw down in, what was it? Was it the gene pool that smushed up the bees? I think it's the gene pool. Forest. And just got another cultivated one there. See, I'm going to try and override this now by forcing cultivated ones to actually override that. And if I can do that, I can actually just get more cultivated bees. Marbled. Same with this, I'm going to try and get more cultivated. That's still working. Cultivated with common, that'll give us the next ones. Anything? Oh, you actually gave me a cultivator, that's pretty cool. Thank you all. And you're still working your butt off. It's just like, yeah. So I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. We've done a lot of stuff in this episode. We've done, somehow we've got Majestic and a Noble. I think that's purely because we've got the soul frames, and that increases the likelihood of you getting rarer bees. Like, increases the odds of you getting higher tiered bees. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to stick. No! Why is someone putting them over here? It probably was what's called Sunrise at Sunset. Let's be honest. Forest want to keep. Forest, no, keep in there. See, we've got a surplus of meadows, absolute surplus of them. So I put Noble in this one. And cultivated after you guys. Put forest in here. Yes, yeah, so we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, let me know if what you want from this series. If you want me to continue going along with the bee route, we can do so, but like I said, the guy who was developing this mod pack has decided not to do it anymore. He's bored of it, and unfortunately that means once we hit the stalemate, the series will only pretty much just end there. And it's kind of getting there ready. We've done, the only things we can do now is looking to do Buildcraft, Galacticraft. Let's go into this. If we go into this one, we've got we can go to brewing, I suppose. You can't do railcraft. You can do mechanism, but this goes into stuff like, what's it called, vaults. So you can do stuff like missiles and everything, and that means the only person I can really wage war with, and that is the subscribers, and I don't really want to do that. They're part of this community, and I don't really want to just to blow them up purely for the sake of it. So there is stuff in there, but in honesty, when the guy changed it to this stuff, I honestly think he ruined it. There's far more mods in 1.2.2 than this one, as well as the ability to put Formcraft and Twilight Forest in there, which they aren't allowed in this version. Recipe mode, thank you all. But yeah, until next time guys, my name's Nicky Lee and thanks for watching. Bye bye.